The quadrature phase shift key QPSK. QPSK is a variation of PPSK and it is also a double-side band suppressed carrier DSBSC modulation scheme which sends two bits of digital information at a time called as bytes. Instead of the conversion of digital bits into a series of digital streams, it converts them into bit pairs. This decreases the data bit rate to half, which allows space for the other users. QPSK modulator. Now let's look on to QPSK modulator. The QPSK modulator uses a bit splitter, two multipliers with local oscillator, a 2-bit serial to parallel converter, and a summer circuit. Following is the block diagram for the same. Digital data, a bit splitter containing odd bits and even bits, 2-bit serial to parallel converter, PSKL and PSKQ, phase shifter, low carrier, and finally QPSK output. Now let's go deep on the block diagram. At the modulator's input, the message signals even by bits, that is second bit, fourth bit, sixth bit, etc., and odd bits, that is first bit, third bit, fifth bit, etc., are separated by the bit splitter and are multiplied with the same carrier to generate odd BPSK called as PSKL and even BPSK called as PSKQ. The PSKQ signal is anyhow phase shifted by 90 degrees before being modulated. The QPSK waveform for 2 bits input is as follows, which shows the modulated result for different instances of binary inputs. Now let's look on to QPSK demodulator. QPSK demodulator. The QPSK demodulator uses two product demodulator circuit with local oscillator, two band pass filters, two integrator circuits, and a 2-bit parallel to serial converter. Following is the diagram for the same. QPSK input, PSKL, PSKQ, local carrier, and a 2-bit parallel to serial converter contains odd bits and even bits. Finally, we will get the data. The two product detectors at the input of demodulator simultaneously demodulate the two BPSK signals. The pair of bits are recovered here from the original data. These signals after processing are passed to the parallel to serial converter. Waveform of quadrature phase shift gain. Now let's look on to QPSK waveform. After processing of the even and odd QPSK signals, they are applied to the summer where the modulated output is obtained. Here carrier signal and modulated signal is shown. The change in carrier signal after QPSK is shown here. Now let's look on to advantages and disadvantages of QPSK. It provides good noise immunity. Compared to BPSK, bandwidth used by QPSK is reduced to half. The information transmission rate of quadrature phase shift keying is higher as it transmits 2 bits per carrier symbol. Carrier power remains constant as the variation in the QPSK amplitude is small. effective utilization of available transmission bandwidth, low error probability compared to other methods. The disadvantage of QPSK compared to BPSK is the circuit complexity. Thank you.